Hi everyone, and welcome to What's New in Vectorworks 2012. Once again, the development team has outdone themselves, fine-tuning every element and finding new ways to help you accelerate your design process. Vectorworks continues to be the clear choice when considering design software that's flexible, versatile, intuitive, and smart. Most of us have utilized the power of working planes from time to time to place and draw objects based on geometry that doesn't rest on the ground plane, using the keyboard shortcut or by invoking the tool from the 3D modeling toolset. Well, not anymore. Here's a rather futuristic looking sculpture. Before beginning, we'll set the plane control to automatic. Now, notice how Vectorworks' sophisticated interface automatically acquires a planar surface just by mousing over a face. And once the face has been acquired, both 2D and 3D objects, as well as text, can be immediately placed. Here's another great tool that uses the power of automatic working planes. Notice how we can now quickly and efficiently dimension this carriage light fixture, with the tool automatically sensing on which plane to set the dimension. The tool works in constrained, angular, or radial modes, and can also produce centerline graphics. It's as simple as choosing the mode you want and letting the tool do the work. Let's look at how the push-pull tool works in Vectorworks 2012. Here are two closely related modes activated by the Option key. The first one draws a 3D element directly from its 2D form, no having to switch to any other tool. Just draw and pull. Keep in mind this new extruded object is a separate object and can be edited if needed. So let's try again. Now by holding down the Option key while pulling out the 3D form, that form becomes a solid addition automatically. Subtractions can be accomplished with the same elegance. Just hold down that Option key and push or pull. The power and freedom to create quickly is right there. A word of caution, this could really get addicting. So enjoy. Continuing in the vein of improved workflow efficiency, here's an option you'll find that can help you identify and move quickly from one view to the next. We've now included the ability to set background colors for a particular view. So if you want your top plan view to be slightly gray or your sheet layer background to read slightly blue, no problem. Just go to the Preferences setting and pick your color. Now here's another real-time saver. Many of our most frequently used tools now have the option to input a value right from the toolbar, both in 2D and 3D. Once again, fewer mouse clicks means improved usability and efficiency, and lets you continue on to realize your most inspired visions without the need to access a settings dialog. And now look with me for a minute at the improvements to our reshaping capabilities. We've combined two tools into one. So now just pick the Reshape tool, and the intelligence built into Vectorworks anticipates what you need to accomplish, simply, efficiently, quickly. Can't ask for too much more than that. Here's an example. We'll look first at these 2D elements and do a little reshaping by pulling on a couple of the vertices. Then, when we want to operate on a 3D element, like this NURBS-based conic shape, the tool just knows, eliminating mouse clicks and increasing efficiency. Just like that. Thank you, development team. And while we're reshaping things, check this out. At first, this operation might seem like no big deal, but notice a couple of things. There are fewer vertex points in this shape. This is because they are now radius vertices and can be reshaped accordingly, offering a much more fluid and predictable reshaping of the element. These radius vertices can be converted back to arc vertices in the Object Info palette if that need arises. We've also improved the editing interface when it comes to working with NURBS-based objects. Once you're in the editing mode, you can choose to edit just one node, or multiple nodes, just by including them in a marquee selection. Once again, this seemingly small improvement can really move your productivity along, giving you the opportunity to explore more options, resulting in better designs. Here's yet another time saver we're all going to appreciate. For example, we'll use this arc and then choose the Offset tool, and simply by entering the Offset dialog, we'll check that box that says Close Open Curves. You can also set the offset distance, and you're ready. Now let's do it again with this polygonal shape. Just choose the Offset tool and bam! Close shape. Yes. And now let's try it again with a freehand polygon. Draw the shape, choose the Offset tool, and you're done. Now you can extrude it into 3D space. Lastly, here's an example project where the tool was used repeatedly to develop these curved forms that then became elements in the design of the pergola. This new feature works for both hatches and tiles, and will provide you with the ability to quickly build up your library of custom elements. For example, let's resize this tile pattern representing the stone using the Attribute Mapping tool to get it just the way we want. Now here's the new feature. We'll right-click to get the contextual menu option to create a new tile from Locally Mapped Tile, where you can assign a name and then save it in the resource browser. Now let's do it again. This time we'll reshape a hatch pattern. Using the same steps, use the Attribute Mapping tool to resize the hatch, then right-click to get the contextual menu. Notice how it's changed to New Hatch from Locally Mapped Hatch. You can then use the familiar Locate in Resource Browser function to locate the new tile or hatch that are ready to be dragged and dropped into your project or shared with a team member. Ever need to see what's behind the elements you're currently working on for alignment purposes? Well, here's the perfect tool to help you alleviate the old hide and seek. Just by pressing the B key, you'll toggle on and off fills, providing you with the ability to see what's back there. You'll be able to quickly see and accurately snap to, align, reshape, and move objects that are hidden behind other objects. The degree of opacity for this new feature is set in the Interactive Appearances settings, giving you just the look you need. Have you ever had a situation where the drawing was so complex that zooming sometimes took several seconds, or worse? Well, zooming has become seriously quick in 2012. Now you'll speed through those view changes in your drawings, no matter how complex the graphics or geometry. The latest enhancements in our database worksheets have removed barriers and made the entire process of building up worksheets much more efficient. One of the more notable improvements is the ability to use an unlimited number of column sorts and sums. It's really simple. Just drag the icon for a sort or sum onto any column and voila, there you have it. Now we can sum on as many columns as necessary to get the worksheet to look just the way we want. And as I'm sure you're aware, it's more important than ever to communicate effectively with your colleagues and other team members. We've made great strides with our DXF DWG support so that you can collaborate with ease. Save your export settings. Gradients can now be imported and exported. Line weight by color has been improved. Clip blocks are now a choice. Image fills are a great addition to the list, as is export only selected objects. Import hatch has been improved, and finally, opacity is accurately translated between CAD applications. With RenderWorks 2012, you get seriously improved OpenGL capabilities with OpenGL shadows, better accuracy, and better quality. We think this might be one where you'll need to see for yourself. Another great new addition to RenderWorks 2012 is the development of some new metallic shaders. Thanks to the Cinema 4D render engine, you'll be stunned by the clearer definition and true-to-life appearance of shiny, brushed, or turned metal. As you see here, the new shaders give you a more refined definition of pattern, stroke, and overall appearance of the texture. The results, very cool and very realistic renders. Now here's one of our favorite new features that's really going to save you a ton of time. The new RenderWorks Styles feature puts your personal style to good use over and over again. You can create custom configurations for lighting, backgrounds, and render settings as reusable resources in your documents. Just drag and drop your custom resource onto your file and all your settings will be applied just like that. And better yet, resources can be saved and shared with others. So for this year, we invite you to accelerate your designs in 2012, increase your efficiency, up your productivity, go where you want to go.